Job chapter 40. We are now in the climax of the book, and finally Job gets what he always wanted, an audience with God. He finds out, no, he didn't really want that, but it's going to be good for him nonetheless. We left off with the part where the Lord said to Job, "Will the one who contends with the Almighty correct him? Let him who accuses God answer him." Job wanted his questions answered. Nope, nope, nope. God comes into the picture and says, "You are contending with me. You're arguing with me. So let's cut this conversation short. Let me ask you the questions. You answer me. And if you can answer me, then I'll answer you." And Job just replied, "I am unworthy. How can I reply to you? I put my hand over my mouth. I spoke once, but I have no answer. Twice, but I will say no more." And that is the beginning of wisdom. The beginning of wisdom is to fear the Lord. And when we go before Him, not to spout off our mouth, but to listen, to listen. And God nails him. He says, "Okay, so brace yourself like a man, and I will question you, and you will answer me." And then here's the key verse, verse 8. "Would you discredit my justice? Would you condemn me to justify yourself?" There it is. That was Job's crime. He was making God bad so that he could stay good. And that's the thing that we must never do. We must always trust that God is good. And always, if we feel bad feelings toward God, doubt them. Doubt them. Believe that somewhere they're rooted in a lie. Believe that somehow I haven't seen reality, because the universe testifies to the fact that God is amazing. And it'd be really fun to kind of get into that discussion sometime. And if you're interested in it, man, I would be too, because the witness of creation alone is enough to condemn a man. You don't need the Bible so that man be condemned. Creation condemns all lack of faith in God. And so we need to be people that respond. Allow our eyes to see. Remember, Job didn't have our Bible. Moses isn't born yet. And so in the midst of this, we are learning that God has made himself very, very obvious. Verse 9. "Do you have an arm like God's, and can your voice thunder like his? Then adorn yourself with glory and splendor, and clothe yourself in honor and majesty. Unleash the fury of your wrath. Look at those who are proud and bring them low. Look at all them who are proud, and humble them. Crush the wicked where they stand. Bury them all in the dust together. Shroud their faces in the grave. Then I myself will admit to you that your own right hand can save you." And this is the whole point. Job, he doesn't see himself. He's missing it. He's arrogant. This is all about him. God is directing him. He's addressing his pride. Said, "Can you bring the proud, make the proud humble?" In fact, that is verse 11. Unleash the fury of your wrath. Look at all who are proud and bring them low." Can you humble people? And that is probably one of the most difficult things God has to do with humanity, is to get us to a place of humility. That's why pain is so vital, because pain humbles us and it causes us to take a look. So he goes on in to discussing some of his creation that should humble him, because Behemoth is just, yeah, he is doing everything he can to bring Job to humility, because right now what's hanging Job is his arrogance, and he has been introduced to humility. He's got a crash course right now. We could use that crash course ourselves, because staying humble, doubting ourselves and trusting God is what we need to do. Hope you're having a good day.